face. Why you worried about me? I'm only worried about getting paid. Come and go when you want, let you do whatever you please. Look dead in your face, I can never replace you. I'm babe. If you wanna feel like me, got a lot going on, I know it's hard to deal with me. Never let it get to my head, I'm staying solid. Baby, you can bet on me, I'm already all in. Go to my city, tell me why we ain't done in it. We could go to the club, long as I have fun in it. If you play with my baby. But lately you've been on my back, so I need some space. Lately, I just wanna be by myself. I can't hold it and it's burning. I'm the only one that's earning, so let me do what I want. Lately, I just wanna be by myself. I can't hold it and it's burning. I'm the only one that's earning, so let me do what I want.
Traigo a bien prendido en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que...
if it, yeah, yeah. If it, yeah. If it, yeah, yeah. If it, yeah. If it, yeah, yeah. If it, yeah. If it, yeah, yeah.
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람, 기분 좋은 vibes, yeah. 난 곁을 타고 있어, 기분 좋은 life, yeah. 어디 갈까 오늘 밤, yeah. 도착지는 space, see me in the stars, yeah. 난 연락이 와, 전화가 와, 내 목소리 듣고 싶대. 내 파리도 와, 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대.
Today we're joined by the NBA 2K League 3v3 champions, Dukes Infinitos, Killy, Vandy, Lord Visa, series. How did
the middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Green, then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
outside. Green. Pass to Hardaway. Dinwiddie with it. Now Green. Averaging around 6 a game. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. This Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
MP no good. Green against Edwards. Now a timeout called by Dallas.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. For 3, Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. MP way outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Dinwiddie. He just could not put it together in that loss to Minnesota. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly. Minnesota in the lead. On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Tim Hardaway, Josh Green out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He contributed 62 points and was on point from deep. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Finney Smith checked in for the Mavericks. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Wood. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, VA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
Outside, Green. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. MP outside. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Now here's Green, just 5 on the clock. Towns with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. This run now up to 13-2. Towns tips it back in. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now here's Finney Smith. 5 points in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Throws it up high. And Wood with the stuff.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player demands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Finney Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
MP left side. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. MP's got 17 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Back to Dinwiddie. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Powell passes to Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. From deep, MP. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Bullock. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Finney Smith. There's the 3. And he paddles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
And here's MP from outside. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Powell. Tries again. He's off on that one. Nice D from Anderson.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And we've reached halftime in this one.
48, the Mavericks. 38.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. MP is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Edwards in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Second free throw, no good. For Finney Smith, he's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, PA. And what a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him in Florida. Thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million contract in 2022. And he certainly has tapped into the potential that some of us thought he had. His willingness to compete on defense, that's how you make a mark in the league, and then you add to your offensive game. And you've got staying power.
Here's Green. Following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Wood. Back to Green. Now Hardaway. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise. Well, you know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
Now here's Russell. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Offensive rebound, McGee. From down in the low post, it goes. McGee's got 8.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
From deep, MP. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws. It really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleber's checked in. Pass to Green. Hardaway with it. Lets it go from deep. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. From deep, MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. Kleber outside. Hardaway against MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything. Should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
And he drops the first. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Brent is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. MP, no good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Kicks it out to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the wing on the left. Dinwiddie outside. From 9 feet out, and down it goes. 2 points. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
From deep, MP. It's not going to go for him.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Green, the pass to Wood. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. 6 points for him.
Well, I love how comfortable and composed Wood is down there. Takes his time and just does his thing in his way.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Hardaway against MP. Outside for Green. The 3. Minnesota with a rebound. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. And here's MP from outside. They grab their own miss. Takes the 3. Here's Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside, Green. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP against Hardaway. A deep 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 17 at the end of the period. Up big.
The Mavericks, 50.
All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's McGee in at the 5. Pass to Bullock. Baseline try. Anderson pulls it down. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Powell.
First team foul.
Here's Finney-Smith to the inside. Here's Hardaway, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. They're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Minnesota calls time here.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Pass to Hardaway. With the 10-footer. Another one falls for Dallas. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, Dunking the ball is elementary.
Here's MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns comes in for Anderson, and Russell is subbed in for Noel. Christian Wood is checked in for the Mavericks.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Green. Drops in the layup for two.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Pass to Hardaway. And a strong finish with two hands.
We are seeing Hardaway Jr. at his very best. Sometimes he flat out can simply take over games with his scoring ability.
From deep, MP. The Mavericks pull it in. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Dinwiddie against Russell. Wood inside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Timberwolves.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And with the win tonight, they'll continue their relative dominance in this season series, taking 2 in a row with 1 game left to play against the Mavericks.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Hardaway against MP. 5 to shoot. From downtown. No good that time. Here's Dinwiddie. No good there. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long and good.
And low-key, you had an incredible series, shooting an unbelievable percentage from the field. What was the key to success for you and your teammates during that series?
Overall, our offense in the league in 3v3 was the best. It doesn't get better than ours. You know, Killy brings a lot of attention, which leads to me, having wide open shots, and people know not to leave me, so them to open shots, so it's just like lose.
All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern? is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my ball.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. A pair of #1 picks are at the forwards. Edwards in town. MP is out there with Russell, and it's Gobert in at the center.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
MP outside. A 3-ball. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
MP, no good. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. And the layup falls. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Using his athleticism on the boards. Got to put a body on Brown or this will happen.
The 3 from MP. Offensive rebound. Towns. MP outside. There's the triple. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
He shoots again. And it's Brown missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The 3 from MP. He hits that shot, his first of the night. Now 1 for 6.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Everyone, come on, make some noise. Give a big round of applause for Celtics Entertainment.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Passes it to Pritchard. From 12 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And here's MP for 3. At the line, Minnesota. Out to Edwards. Now the pass to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Another miss by MP.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
The 3 from MP. Rebound, Boston.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And that one falls for Tatum. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
MP, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Tatum. 26 points for him last game against Indiana.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's MP. 9-point game. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And
just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Pass to Tatum. The tray gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got 9.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
The 3 from MP. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves. Tatum on the wing. Horford the pass to Pritchard. Boston needs to get off a shot. Rebound, Minnesota.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Boston leading by 4. Outside, Horford. He kicks to Brown. Puts it up from 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The 3 from MP. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. To the inside, Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, still a raw talent. Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Timberwolves trail by 6. MP looking around. From past the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown the pass to Williams. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Inside. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Now here's Williams. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Williams. Horford the pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Brown kicks to Horford. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Brown. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Good defense by MP. Minnesota with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. MP's got 12.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And Marcus Smart has subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And a change for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Taurean Prince in for Edwards. Hands it from downtown.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. No idea what got into his head right there.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside. And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
And that's an intentional foul. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Pass to Tatum. Over Anderson. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
MP way outside. Gallinari with the rebound. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Here's Noel. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Smart. MP, good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Celtics trail by 5. And the foul called on MP. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And that
so it's Boston going into the break.
The end of the first half with the score. The Celtics 73. The Timberwolves 63. Headed to the floor right now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long.
Traigo a... He prendido en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre... Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan el cartón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que, rapopón, un chingo como tú, que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no más que el con cadena diamantada, que hace juego con sus clavas, siempre carga la lapada al bicho, el rucón, su gente ahí estaba, todos las alas de gana. No queda ni oro, repleta la cacha con las más bellas muchachas, al ritmo siempre lo guayan y saga. Sígala, con juegos, no se haga, ya saben aquí quién manda porque traemos a... Bien prendida en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre... Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámele a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te tumban el...
Some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You've got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. At the forward spots, it's Edwards and Towns. MP is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Gobert in at the center position.